Thanks a lot for that, Annette. We do have an Ask the Expert. Michael Cox is joining us from the Scottish and Irish store. If you want to get your phone calls in, that's the number to reach us, 789-6559, extension 2803. You can always send us a question via our Twitter page, our Facebook page, and our email as well. Always a pleasure to have you here.
And you're always a nice change from Kurt.
See,
so, you
kind of switch things up a little bit when he goes on vacation, which is wonderful to see, although it has been our man week this week. And so I know that you were on last time. We went through a couple of gift ideas for Dad.
That's right.
But let's kind of recap some of them as we're heading into this Ask the Expert, because there's still a great variety for people who may have missed.
And actually, we just got our shipment in from Dublin. So that's why we have all the Guinness goods here. These are only some of them. We have a lot more at the shop.
I was going to say, this is an overload. This is quite the Guinness collection.
I mean, that's the thing, is that every year we get a bigger selection available to us of the Guinness goods from the Dublin distributors.
Do they even pay attention to their actual beer anymore? Is it really all based on these products?
A lot of marketing, but a lot of people drink it. It's a good beer. It's a meal in itself, as they say.
So they've got, I mean, this is even, I like
great.
this one,
This
the beer
is
money.
For putting your beer money away.
The piggy bank. We could all use one of these. So a number of products down to the wallets, cufflinks, everything there.
Well, we've got, so what a lot of the items are now is that they've really expanded a lot of the goods. So, I mean, you always went with the pint glasses, and this is actually new. They've got the toucan, which is obviously a very old symbol for Guinness, but they never had it on their beer pints. That just started last year, and we always sell out of them. So they've got nice packs with that, and of course now it's on the latte mugs.
So they really are using this.
Yeah, and people really are drawn to the toucan for the Guinness icon. And the other one you'll see right beside is they've taken a lot of old posters and a lot of old ad campaigns. You'll see the mug right there, the middle one, with the woman drinking the Guinness, and of course everything looks good in black, so that. Again, those are old ads that they used to use.
That's actually written in there. Everything looks good.
That's good. So they've kind of gone, there's actually quite a few products we have with that image on, more for the ladies. That's a little candle, so you can drink your Guinness by candlelight.
Although it has a sweeter scent than I think the Guinness might have right there.
Better than the baked barley, And so, of course, you got the alarm clock, so you can start your day off waking up to Guinness without actually drinking it.
Is it 11 o'clock when you're setting that alarm for?
Somewhere in the world,
And I'm sure even too for people who have the man caves, they have anything like that, or the pubs, anything to be able to have some of these to hang on the wall.
And that's a big thing we see now, where a lot of people come in where they've got a little pub or bar set up in the basement. They want to adorn it with some pub-like things, and there's so many things that come out now. This is very popular. This is the a PVC pad. You see this in the pubs under the taps.
Underneath the taps.
Exactly. So we go through a lot of these because people want to have it in their pub, even though they don't have a tap. They want that little authentic feel and styling to it.
But what a great idea for someone who may have some of these items, or it has that environment to add
Yep.
The Guinness pad.
It's just to say you can be just like the real pubs. And these are great. They just came in from England, A.E. Williams. They've been around since 1779, so pretty well established. And these are pocket watches, and what they've done is they've got the matching cufflinks. So these are just a few of the ones we have, but they've got the Irish one, the fleur-de-lis, which is great because you don't often see anything for the French Canadian. That's it. You've got the Prince of Wales crest, which is for the Welsh. I've got Scots ones and all different type of Celtic knots and designs, but they're great gifts, and especially if they've got them packaged in the sea cask.
No, I love that.
Which is great, and they're only $89.95 for the set. Which
I love that you don't know what you're getting when you get a little treasure chest like this. It's kind of like what's actually inside.
And it has the chain is down below, so for the key fob to go into your waistcoat, which is, you see, that's coming back in a big way. More and more guys are wearing waistcoats.
It always feels like you've been way ahead, because things are coming over from Europe. They're coming over from.
It's just you're so far past set in the past. You're in the future, as they say.
That's a good way of looking at it. Michael's going to be joining us. There's an entire table of treats coming our way.
Food.
So we're going to check in on some of the food coming up, everything that you can find in the Scottish and Irish store. If you're looking for information, you want to give us a call, 789-6559, extension 2803. Find us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, email us in the questions. We have a couple more segments so that we'll break down the food, and a couple of ladies' items in there as well. And you've got the two locations, 194 Robertson Road as well as 1713 Saint Laurent Boulevard. Best thing to check out their website, www.scottishandirishstore.com.